cardboard boxes moving from point A to point B. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. So as innovators, we have to recognize that being an entrepreneur is one who innovates. And we have to see that vision, and we have to grow, and we have to go for it. In those 86,400 seconds, when you wake up every day, you have to decide that you're going to take on that effort. We have 24 hours in a day. I'm still looking for a 30-hour day.
Yes.
Change is all about it. Yes. We also hear about how bad the economy is. I know it's bad. I mean, I just opened up a hotel this year in Detroit. Why Detroit? Because folks were saying, you need to think twice about that hotel in Detroit. That's number 12. I said, well, let's back up for a moment. Detroit has more African Americans in its city than any other city in the world, except for some cities in Africa. That means that we have commerce and we have opportunity, and we are a large number in the city of Detroit to allow for that business to prosper. So why can't I make a 108-room hotel work? Well, I know I can, because just yesterday I got a call and they said that the hotel is so beautiful and so secure and so lovely on the Detroit beach that sometime in October, Barack Obama is going to come there for a $5,000 a head fundraiser. We don't need to run away from our own neighborhoods. You see, the Victor Roberts building that you saw my office was in was on Martin Luther King and Kings Highway.
Come on.
My brother and I just introduced the bill to the City Board of Aldermen. I used to be an alderman myself when I finished law school. My friends were moving out. I moved just 2 blocks from the projects where I lived for 10 years. I have 4 kids. All 4 of them have now graduated from law school. I will tell you, it does not matter. And don't judge me on the hundreds of millions I may have made. You judge me on how I'm raising my babies.
Come on. Come on, Michael.
When I told my wife of 33 years yesterday, by the way, because I'm here, I might get spanked when I get home. I said, Jeannie, would you have believed in your wildest dreams that I would be receiving such a prestigious award from George Fraser in such an august body? She looked at me and she said, well, Michael, congratulations, but honestly, you've never been in my wildest dreams. I congratulate you on one who names our organization here after you. And as you notice, we name all of our companies Roberts this and Roberts that. And I remember one brother came up to me once and said, so what's up with that, man? You naming all this Roberts this and Roberts that. He said, what is that, some kind of an ego problem? I said, not really. But what is yours, some kind of an envy problem? You don't say that to Mr. Rockefeller and Mr. Mellon. You didn't say that to Mr. Bush as you sip on that 40. You better get out of my face. For 10 years, as I said, I lived 2 blocks from the project, so don't let the lights on. Years at the post office, and as I said before, we weren't rich, we weren't poor, we just never had any money. And I know a lot of you have never heard of the Roberts brothers, and that's okay. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is, rich people scream, but wealthy people whisper. So as I close, I want you to know that yes, even at that hotel that's next to the theater didn't let my mother and her girlfriends in until later. Then they sat in the nosebleed section to look down on the stage. Yes, today we now own that stage. And that hotel next door to it, they didn't want black people to even deliver the mail, and today we own that hotel. As we march through the South around hotels in Dallas and Houston and Shreveport and Jackson, Mississippi, and Columbia, South Carolina, and Spartanburg, South Carolina, here in Atlanta, in Tampa, and Fort Myers, St. Louis, and now Detroit, it was almost like we just followed the Freedom Trail. Only 4 TV stations in St. Louis, Jackson, and a radio station there as well. Columbia, South Carolina, Evansville, Indiana. Only 7 black-owned TV stations left in the United States, which is pitiful. But we own 4 of those. So I just say to you, it's our right to be proud. We've been hearing the song over and over today as part of his theme song. So I want you to follow with me and repeat after me. Say it loud.
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 Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Michael Roberts.